I don't see us on YouTube yet. Oh, there we are.
God, it took me forever to get that thing going tonight. Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Hey, I am a little bit bigger than you tonight, Chanda. You want me to make you bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger. Well, I'm aiming bigger. Hey, Jilly Love, tell me which Patreon, Uphill Media or Accident? Definitely not Uphill Media. Accidental Activist.
Always the accidental activist.
Unless you feel generous and want to give Oz $2. That would be Roar Media Live. Thank you very much.
Don't feed the caged animals.
Don't feed the cage. By the way, I want to thank Circus 1976. They joined my Patreon.
Oh, thank you guys.
So nice.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Circus. Circus, did you get my email? I sent you a message thanking you, I hope. I CC'd Chanda. So, yeah.
I got flags.
You got flags. Hey.
I'm so patriotic.
God.
Oh my God, what is that big phallus behind me?
America. Who's that?
What is our nation's obsession with big phallus?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. How is everybody tonight? Is everybody fine? I can't hear you.
Hello, Jesus.
Hey, Jesus. Yeah, there you go. Good to see you. Jilly. Serious. Who else is in here? I'm blind. I can't see. I do have my boomer glasses on tonight.
You got your boomer glasses on.
Yeah, and I got my Don't Worry, Be Happy hat, and it's mirrored correctly so you can actually read it, which is, that's a major feat for...
You looked pretty stressed out getting the stream going tonight, I got to tell you.
Yeah, I was running late. I had a shower. My dog was growling at my wife, and it was just chaos in the family. So she was...
Yeah, family drama.
Family drama. You never have that, do you, Chanda?
God, no. I just start disowning family members and call it calm,
Oh, my God.
Drama-free zone.
It's a drama-free zone. Here, let me make you bigger. See if this makes you bigger. Land of the Giants.
I'm growing. I feel like what is that? The incredibly tall woman.
Yeah, the 50-foot Attack of the 50-foot woman or something like that. An old movie. Now we're about the right size. We actually look we're in the same room. Here, let me reach.
We do look like we're in the same room.
Let me reach over and see if I cut my arm off. My arm got tore off. Oh, shit. Who's this guy? Is that Barack Obama's cousin?
Kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I don't know. I haven't been keeping up on this. Apparently, the RNC is not like the DNC where they just start at 6:30 and then they put on a show. Apparently, this shit's been going on all day. It's like Trump Palooza or some shit. And like Trump's doing the rounds and he's got interviews and he's gave like 3 speeches. I don't know, but it's very entertaining from what I hear.
Okay, well, he's doing the handshaking thing, so what is he pleading for? Can we ad lib to what these guys are saying?
Yeah, and make sure you check the slide deck out. I put a lot of smart ass things on the slide deck.
Okay, let me see what's on the slide. What's your first smart ass thing? Slide 2? Is it Shush Be Quiet?
Well, yeah, that was for this Showtime.
Shush Be Quiet. Okay, that's Showtime.
The next one should be Trump and his friends.
Trump and his friends. Okay, there's his friends. Oh.
Yeah, there's his friend. Yeah.
Okay, is that Boris? Boris and Trump?
Right.
That's Boris and Trump.
Friends.
Oh, so cool. Hey, Jesus, drop me a $5. Thanks, man.
Jesus. Thank you.
Jesus. God. Oh, thank you. Do it for the Oz. Thank you. Don't worry, be happy. Very thoughtful. Appreciate it, Jesus. Again,
He's too close to me. Get him off of me.
yeah, well, no, that's all right. At least he's not sniffing your hair.
I think he's going to try to grab me by the pussy.
With that expression on his face, yeah, I want to grab you. This is an R-rated program, everybody. So this is.
Hey, how R-rated when our own damn president said it?
Oh, he said it? Oh, okay.
That's
Never
a PG
mind.
rating.
That's a pretty. Shit. You threw me off with the P word there. Now I'm all tied.
No, I did it on purpose.
I'm all tied up in my.
It's easy to do.
My headphone cord is wrapping itself. Are you a witch too? Yes, you are a witch.
I am a witch. I've been accused of that many times in my life.
Oh, okay. There we go. I think I got it out. I won't hang myself on my headphone cord here. So anyway, let's get us out of there so everybody can get a good look at that. Oh, Shanda's smacking her face, looking at Boris and Donnie. Are those the gingerbread boys? I can't tell.
Well, my other hand's protecting my,
Okay, you gotta. Well,
I'll say P just because I don't want Shapiro to freak out because I said the P
oh
word.
my God, Ben Shapiro, he'd be having kittens right now.
Yeah.
So, oh my God. Yeah,
I'm not allowed to say that word.
Yeah, such a horrible word. I mean, talking about anatomy in such a lustful way. God, what are we doing here? Do you want to hear this guy or no?
Are we voting? What do you guys think in the chat? You guys want to hear this guy? Or you just want to hear us making fun?
Yeah. Oh my God.
We'll get a consensus from the chat and decide if they want to listen to it or not.
God,
I don't care either
I
way.
can't even hear it. I don't. I've got the sound turned on. Oh, it's on the wrong. God, you'd think I'd learn how to use this.
It's got no sound.
County.
I directed one of the largest public safety departments in the Southeast.
That's a normal convention for the RNC.
Isn't that a...
Officers killing citizens and citizens killing officers in the line of duty.
What?
Police officers are fellow citizens.
Did you catch that? Wait a
Yeah, I
second.
just did. What the
He said
fuck?
citizens killing officers in the line of duty.
Just because some got killed in Houston like 3 or 4 years ago?
I didn't understand that. So it's in the citizens' line of duty to kill officers? Is that what he said?
Well, protests should not turn into looting, but an arrest shouldn't turn into murder.
Yeah. What? I missed that. Well, let's go back to this guy.
So why don't they forego their security and replace them with social workers, especially since that's what they want for you and me? Our police need more funding, not less, for frequent psychological examinations, for non-lethal remote restraint technology, and for more de-escalation and use of force training. These are the common sense solutions that President Trump supports. True, sincere police reform. That's right. Donald Trump did that too. Education, jobs, safety, security, on issue after issue. And in just a single term, he destroyed these negative forces that have victimized the black community for decades.
What?
He gave us the opportunity to rise. Now, you know, when I made the public announcement of my
Is he talking about Donald Trump?
all hell broke loose. I
Yeah.
was threatened,
He's talking about Donald Trump?
called an
I
embarrassment,
didn't know Donald Trump did all that. Did you?
asked to resign by my own
No.
party.
What the hell?
Fortunately,
How can he stay there with a straight face and say, oh, never mind.
Democratic Party.
How?
How?
We know how.
I don't know. I don't know. Who is this guy? Let's
Black
see.
men and women.
Vernon Jones, Georgia State
But I'm here to tell
Representative.
you
Okay.
that black
All right.
voices are becoming more woke.
I'm already bored to death. How about everybody else? Hey, Melissa. Hi, Melissa.
The Democratic Party has
Oh, is that a
become
Dem speaking? GOP convention? Yes, it is. I didn't notice that. Thank you for pointing that out. See that little D down there?
anti-
That's a Dem?
law
That's
It
a
is a Dem.
That's
My
a Dem.
God.
Oh my God!
Tolerance
Really?
Well, you know, the Dems had to have Republicans, so the Republicans got to have Dems. That's just the way it works.
Really? So okay. So
That's what
wow.
this election is all about.
So
That's why
how?
right now, more than ever before, America needs Donald Trump in the Oval Office for another 4 years.
And that's a Democrat
God
speaking.
bless you.
That's not
and
what the
vote
Dems say.
Donald J. Trump.
He's not a Democrat?
Thank you.
What the fuck? Doesn't he know vote blue no matter who?
Yeah.
Why does he get to keep his D?
Why is he? Yeah, that just blows me away. Is that tit for tat?
I don't even get to get a D, and I support them. Fucking idiots.
Okay. Here comes.
You're not a Democrat.
Who's that guy?
Florida, and changed my life forever. My name
Definitely.
is Andrew Pollack.
That's the head of the
His
police
name
union, isn't
worth
it?
saying. One of the seniors walking in the hallways that day was my beautiful daughter, Meadow.
Oh.
She was just months away from graduating and beginning a new life. We were so proud of the woman she had become. But in the hallway on that third floor, the gunman saw Meadow and shot her down the hallway, hitting her 4 times.
Oz and Chanda aren't listening, just like
After
Congress.
she was shot and on the floor, she crawled over to another student, a freshman girl, to protect her. She draped her body over her, and then the scumbag gunman shot my daughter at point-blank range 5 more times, killing Meadow and the girl she was shielding. She had a whole life ahead of her.
That is sad.
And in that life, she could have done anything and been anything. So many moments that I waited so long for were taken from me. I didn't get to drop her off at college. I didn't get to walk her down the aisle. But every moment was taken from her, and for what? I never wanted this to become a political spectacle, but it did. I never wanted to meet the president like this, but I did.
Because
I
Republicans
was
contribute
invited
to the
White
American
House.
psycho.
The truth is,
Yeah,
just buried my daughter that
again,
week.
this is.
I really
you know,
breed
wasn't interested
psychos in
public
America, and
events
we
like a
have
tour
for
or photo op.
half a century
I
at
was
least.
interested
Well,
in
maybe even
answers and
longer, but
solutions. So if
policy,
the president
man.
wanted to meet me personally, I said I'd go. They said, of course, that was.
I
his
don't
plan.
know. He didn't want to make a political
At
thing
the
out of
White
this.
House, my family
I get
and I
it.
sat with the president.
I'd be hating the world at that point.
about Meadow.
Somebody shoot my daughter
I told
down in
him
cold
what we
blood.
knew. I told him that his administration.
it's all of our daughters,
needed to take
again,
a closer
it's-
look
we
at what
skipped
went
the
wrong
boohoo
and
stories
why.
of the DNC, so we
And I
didn't
got
get
to
all
see who
emotionally
President Trump
invested
really
in it.
is.
Yeah, this is
He's a good
this is
man
a
and a
fomenting
great
hate
listener. And he
story. The
cuts
way
through
the guy
the
is
BS.
parsing it. I
And
mean,
the president did
he
what
can
he
parse
said
it
he
any
would
way he
do.
wants because
He
he's the
took
one that
action.
lost his daughter to
He formed
some,
the School
like you said,
Safety Commission
scumbag
that
crazy.
issued
Was
dozens
it?
of
I don't. Which
recommendations to make
one was
schools
this? This
safer.
was the high school one.
But I'll bet you never
Parkland.
heard about that.
This was Parkland.
Instead, the
Well, if I
media
help
turned
if
my
I'd read the
daughter's
damn
murder
thing.
into
How
a
old were they? Were they
coordinated
junior
attack
high or
on
what?
President
I
Trump,
don't know.
Republicans.
Yeah.
and
I
our
can't remember
Second
because we've
Amendment.
had so freaking many.
In fact,
Yeah.
when President Trump asked me and other
yeah.
parents
Keep 'em
of
straight.
children
Yeah,
that
so
were murdered in
again,
school shootings to
this is
join
tough
him as
stuff.
he announced the commission's
This
findings,
is hard to watch.
the
You
media's
know,
first
and
question
again,
wasn't
I'm not
about
going
protecting
to go after
kids.
this guy. You know,
Shockingly,
he's broken.
they asked about
You know,
the government shutdown.
just when you lose a child and
President Trump turned to me
in any
and
way,
said,
you know,
"Andy,
automobile
can
accident,
you
anything.
believe
But this
these
is just
people?
100 times worse
We're trying to
because
talk about school
you know,
safety, and this is what
that's
they
the thing.
do.
So I don't know.
could
I don't know
believe
what to say. What do we got here in the
After my
slide deck?
daughter's murder,
Brett
What's that?
McKinney says, "Hi, Uphill
Interested in
Media. Thank
facts.
goodness another night
I
I
found
don't
them
have to watch
myself.
Fox
I
News or
learned that gun control laws
MSNBC."
didn't fit
Well,
my
you're so
daughter.
kind, Brent. You call him
People did.
MSDNC. I call him
gunman had threatened to kill
MSNBS.
his
So I think
classmates
we're
before.
kind of there
He
together.
had threatened to rape
Now, what's
them.
this? This is
He had threatened to shoot up the school.
Bill
Every
Keith.
red
Bill
flag
Clinton
you can
gets
imagine.
impeached by Republicans
school
over a
didn't just
blowjob,
miss these
and
red
gets a
flags.
blowjob from
They
Republicans
knowingly
during
ignored them.
impeachment.
Four
Yeah,
left
that's pretty good,
Democrats in our
Chanda.
school
Did you do
district
that
made
yourself?
this
You stole
shooting
that or
possible.
what?
Because they
I
implemented
am the
something
mean
they
master.
called
You're the mean master.
restorative
You're the
justice.
mean master.
This
You need to
policy,
get your
which
whip
really
out
just
and your
blames
chair
teachers
and
for
all this
students'
stuff.
failures.
You don't think that's true?
No, I think it's exactly true. I mean,
Trump's
they were-
impeachment was a
more likely.
freaking joke.
well, yeah, but they did the same thing by making Joe
pioneering
Biden the
approach to
second coming of
discipline and
Christ
safety.
last week with all the optics
I
and
was just
everything
fine
else.
with the old approach
Somebody
to
chewed on me
discipline
the
and
other day.
safety.
They said,
It was called
well,
discipline and
you
safety.
couldn't make a speech like
the
Joe
Obama
Biden did for 30
administration
minutes.
took
Shannon,
all
Yeah, I can.
yeah, I think Chanda and I are fully capable of reading off of a teleprompter for 30 minutes, you know, especially when when we get like 6 tries at it. So,
Well, and we can freestyle with no gaps for freaking 2 hours.
yeah, and I can
hard to tell how
I
much
think I
Biden
think I can
understands about
memorize
what
something
happened at
that's
Parkland.
2 minutes long.
Mr. Biden has
2 minutes,
campaigned on bringing back
pretty
restorative
easily, you
justice.
know, other than
As part
after
of
that
his-
my
as
brain
part
cells
of his
start
unity
dying. But you know,
platform
it's
with
true.
Bernie
It's
Sanders
Well, the next
and
time
his
somebody
pledge to
does that, just
implement
drop the
in school
ABCs of
districts across
Biden on them.
America.
Yeah, did we show that here, or do we need to
We
show
showed
it?
that on the dive this morning.
Should we,
That's great.
should we
He said
show
that
it
he was
again
vice
here? I think we
president
should
when
show
it
it again
happened,
here.
but
Maybe.
he wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Mr.
want.
Biden
You
I don't know.
might not know when
I
his
didn't
daughter was murdered,
embed
but
it. I didn't embed any videos
February
except for an
14,
amazing closing song.
2018.
An
I'm in love
amazing
with.
closing
Mr. Biden
song.
may
What
not
is
know
that?
these
What's the
policies
amazing
make
closing
shootings more
song?
likely, but
Well, I
do.
told you I've been on a Styx kick, so I'll
Mr.
let you
Biden
guys
may not know
guess what Styx
who
song
was
is.
vice
gonna
Does the
be.
president
audience
that
like
day, but I
Styx?
do.
I like Styx.
It wasn't Joe
I think
Biden,
our audience
it
likes
was Mike
Styx.
Pence.
Our Styx. I
Thank
think we
God.
have a little
And
bit
I
of an
know who
older
the
crowd
president
audience,
was,
don't
too.
you?
It
Yeah, I
wasn't
think so.
Barack
I think so.
Obama.
I mean,
It was President
Melissa's
Donald
at
J.
least
Trump,
30,
and he took
29,
action.
30.
Yeah, they're within our age range.
Yeah, and I
believe the
think
safety of our
Jilly's
kids
probably in
depends on
her
whether this man is
late
reelected.
20s, I think.
Be careful there. Yeah, tread lightly.
Yeah, I am treading lightly. Let me see. Who else is in
I
here?
am treading lightly.
Yeah, I think
President,
Al's
myself and
Al's
millions of
he's so
Americans
wise. He's got to be at
appreciate
least
you and love you.
33.
God bless America.
So anyway,
and God bless
Did you
our
find the
President,
ABCs of
Donald J.
Biden?
Trump.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I've got it over here on the other pewta. ABCs of Biden.
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Now we can. They're showing some heinous stuff in the back.
Oh, okay.
Rachel's effing cops. Yeah, this is the hate.
Effing cops.
This is on the card today. It's the fomenting hate. You know, I put Donald Trump's face on that dystopian train. Yeah, this is the
It's
convention.
a fascist festive.
Yeah. So what's the difference? The Republicans are fomenting hate and all this stuff, and the Democrats were singing joy, 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 and I found the glory of the coming of the Lord and stuff. So that's kind of the dichotomy there.
Patty
So,
McCloskey.
Yep.
We're speaking to you tonight from St. Louis, Missouri.
I'm misquoting
What?
everything.
You want to know how old I am, man? That's Melissa's age.
No,
we don't. We don't.
Descended on our neighborhood.
Oh, she's
America is
she's
such a
not a
great
day
country.
over.
Not only do you have the right
you're a
to
day
own
over
gun,
38, and
to
you're
defend
not a day
yourself.
under
No,
85.
you hold at
Thousands of
36,
Americans
right?
will
You hold
offer
at
you
36.
free
Shit, I
advice
just
on
tried
how
to put on the
use it.
brakes at 59, and that was
At
a
least that's what we
waste of time.
What you
I don't
saw
tell people
happen
my
to us
age, so-
could just as easily happen
Yes.
to any of you who are watching from quiet neighborhoods
Well,
around our country.
Here's a clue.
And
It's
that's what
Beauty
we
and the
want to speak
Boomer.
to you
So Beauty
about tonight.
and the Boomer. We know Oz is
That's
older than
exactly
dirt.
right.
So there you go.
Whether it's the defunding
Well, I'm a
of
Gen
police,
Xer. I mean, I've
ending
been
cash
that.
Gen
bail so
Xer. What is
criminals
Gen-
can
what
be
does Gen
released
Xer start?
Back out on the streets the same day.
64,
64 to.
64, no, 64 to.
You get that song on the brain.
I know. I'm Chicagoing it here. So.
Honest citizens
Chicagoing.
from
Yeah, I'm
criminals,
Chicagoing here.
but rather protecting
64 to like
criminals from
90,
honest citizens.
98?
Not
Is it-
a single
no, something like
person
that. I don't know.
in the
No,
out of
till
control mob who
89.
sought our house
Like
was
89.
charged with a
89.
crime.
89.
Yeah, I have the
You know who
breakdown
was?
in the videos because
We
I'm
were.
I'm doing videos every
Actually
Saturday night.
charged us with
for
felonies
each generation.
for daring to defend
For
our
each
home.
generation.
On top of that,
Yeah,
consider
you
this.
are.
The Marxist
So, anyway,
liberal activist
what's that?
leading the mob to
Yeah,
our
I see you
neighborhood
sewed your
stood
your
outside
green
our
screen
home
there. It looks pretty
with a
good.
bullhorn
Did
screaming,
I
"You
got the
can't
needle and
stop the
thread out,
revolution."
and thank God for my
Just weeks
bifocals. I
later,
could actually
that
thread a
same
needle, which I haven't been able to do in quite a few
Marxist
years. And I
won
sewed
the
my green
Democrat
screen so I could be
nomination
embedded.
to hold a seat
Oh, cool.
in
Well,
the
she gave it away. She's wearing bifocals, so she's
And
got to be at
the
least over
serious
40.
truth, That's the same as winning
Right?
the general
Damn it.
election.
My eyesight
That
started
Marxist
going when I was
revolutionary
like,
is now going to
well,
be
between
a
masturbation
congresswoman from
and
the
getting
1st
older.
District of Missouri.
Yeah.
You know that they say you'll go blind.
You go
These
blind, yeah,
radicals
that
are not
was- that
content
was it,
with marching
so-
in the streets.
Oh, God, I-
They want to walk
I don't
the
know.
halls of Congress.
Clinton didn't
They
go
want to
blind.
Take over.
Yeah, well,
they want power.
he probably
This
used one of
is
those
Joe Biden's
little
party.
woolly socks.
These are the
too,
people
so
who will be
yeah.
in charge of your future and the future
Billy.
of your
Got
children.
them all named.
Billy,
Monica.
don't lose
They're not
that
satisfied with spreading
number.
the
Monica,
chaos and violence
I have a
into our
sock
communities.
named
They want to
Monica.
abolish the suburbs
Oh
altogether.
my gosh.
Ending
Yeah, I think I
single-family home
found
zoning.
your
This
thing
forest-free
there.
zoning would
Is
bring
that it?
crime, lawlessness,
ABCs?
That would be
low-quality
ABCs
apartments
of
into now
Biden.
thriving
Okay.
suburban
Does
neighborhoods.
anybody want to see the
President
ABCs
Trump
of Biden
smartly ended
again?
this
I think
government
a lot of them
building.
have seen them.
But Joe
Maybe
Biden wants to
Osama
bring it
hasn't.
back.
I don't know if he was with us this morning.
These are the policies
Too much
that
to
are
hear.
coming
Oh,
to
they
a
can still hear the
neighborhood near
damn
you.
sound. I'm so sorry,
make no
guys. We're
mistake.
talking. We're
No matter
talking,
where you
and
live,
they're talking,
Your
and
family will
what the
not
hell?
be safe.
We can't hear it, so
Yeah, we're just.
you didn't
crazy.
have to listen to that
Let me
shit.
see if I fixed it.
They're like, please mute the convention.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm falling down a shitty engineer here. I'm just terrible. Let me see if. Yeah, thank you for.
Oz is listening.
I think I fixed it.
Yay!
I think I fixed it. Tell us if I screw that up again. I have to hit one button. and I didn't do it very well. Yo, chats, Uphill Media. Who's Osama? Osama number 5. I want to have a singing contest with Jimmy Dore. When will you say? What is he singing? When will you say something? I don't know. But
Yeah, he always does sing that. But yeah, we could throw down with some.
Yeah,
songs.
I gotta have a cook off with pasta. I gotta have a sing off with Jimmy Dore. What are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah, can you have a cook off with
I'm gonna do what I always do. Just sit here and look pretty.
Okay. let's do a rerun of the ABCs, the Joe Biden ABCs, and I'll get us out of the way so you can see it. Tell me if you can hear it.
I'm
guys.
cool.
A is for
All men and women created by you know the thing.
B is for
I'm beginning to see why your wife left you.
C is for
Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
D is for
Don't worry, I'm so serious. Children, I love to hear them.
E is for
An excuse to walk by the dealer and say, no, I'm not going to be a mule. I got something to do. I got to go do boom, boom, boom.
F is for
Time friend, and she's a friend. She's been my friend in and out of public life.
G is for
Go to Joe 30330.
H is for
Hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down.
I is for
I'm a Democratic candidate for the United States Senate.
J is for
Just look at the record.
I have President Biden, Vice President Biden.
Well, I tell you what, if you look at my record and you still doubt about my commitment, then you should vote for somebody else.
K is for
Kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
L is for
The lion, dog, face, pony soldier.
M is for
Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night, the phone. Make sure the kids hear what.
N is for
NATO.
O is for
The only African American woman that's ever been elected.
What's a Blaflican?
Senate.
P is for
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
R is for
Rest her soul and
Carmela?
Pramila.
Wait, your mom's still alive.
S is for
Send a text to the word United.
T
Syntax to
Truth
your
over
word
facts.
united.
U is for
That was a blonde moment for me.
UAW took incredible cuts in their future.
V is for
I'll vote for somebody else.
All right, thanks so much.
W is for
Wait, you're getting nervous, man. Calm down. It's okay.
X is for
Xi Jinping.
Y is for
And you ain't black.
Z is for
She's sleeping?
By the way, it's my little sister Valerie, and I'm Jill's husband. Oh no, this guy. Oh, you switched on me. This is my wife. This is my sister. They switched on me.
And they think they can beat us with their orange incumbent.
Oh, I'm sorry I put you guys through that again, but we just, we love it when we can, gratuitously promote our shows over and over again. It's who do we have talking here? Is this gal? Who
Is that Melania's
she's
sister?
Kimberly Guilfoyle, Trump's campaign senior advisor.
Oh, she's one of the smart ones.
She is. She's got good teeth.
Well, yeah,
let's
they got
see.
money.
Let's see what she got.
And hold dear. They want to steal your liberty, your freedom. They want to control what you see and think and believe so that they can control how you live. They want to enslave you to the weak, dependent, liberal, victim ideology to the point.
Is she talking about the Republicans or the Democrats?
I think she's talking about the Democrats.
Yeah, but Republicans do that too.
President Trump spoke about making America great again. He was speaking about that shining city on a hill and restoring the beacon of light that once shined so bright. His promise was to put America first, and he has. When President Trump cut middle-class taxes,
Stop Crypt Keeper and me.
thousands of dollars back in the pockets of working-class Americans, that beacon began to flicker once again. When President Trump
Oh my God, just kill me now.
took out al-Baghdadi and Soleimani and paved the way for peace in the Middle East.
Oh yeah, he paved the way for peace in the Middle East. That is why India and China are going to go to war over Kashmir and freaking Gaza's being annihilated.
Thousands of manufacturing jobs to America.
God, she's got a hell of a jaw on her. I wonder if she'd...
Once again for the world.
Was it professional boxer?
Yeah, no, either that or she could audition for a new Christmas Nutcracker. I mean, I look at... It's,
Careful, boys.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk dirty to everybody. Looks like she's gasping for air. That's my job.
No, that's my job.
Oh, my God. She's... is she a little... Well, I don't know. Is she reading a teleprompter?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure because she's kind of looking out into the distance.
Can I tell you, when I give speeches, I have to freestyle.
Well,
I get a mental block. I cannot read from a speech. I can't read from anything.
You know, I got over that because like I said this morning, I told you guys, I was in a couple of plays and I used to sing in orchestras and stuff. So I performed in front of a lot of people. When I started in plays, I think it was... Oh, God, it was South Pacific. I was the big CB guy, I did the singing and dancing stuff. Yeah.
Swashbuckling?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was the smart ass, the big smart ass guy.
No way.
Yeah, that would be me.
You
but
smart ass.
The first time I went out on the stage and it was a dress rehearsal, I frickin' forgot my whole line. And it was like, I go out there and I march up to the person I'm supposed to address and it's like, and somebody says, "Hey!"
Screams your life.
Yeah. But anyway, they forgave me, and I got it right the rest of the time. So
I took a couple of years of drama.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Yeah, it was. Drama was fun. It was.
I was more of debate team. I was on debate team and knowledgeable team. I liked knowledgeable team the most because I'm a know-it-all. So I was really good at it.
Who's this guy? Is this guy I thought he was on earlier, or they all look the same.
I don't know, but he's barking. So
he's barking. I think. Oh, it's Scalise. Scalise.
It's how much he cares about the hardworking people.
He cares about the hardworking people. That's why you shut off your mail and didn't give a shit when COVID hit.
Baseball field by a leftist gunman. First responders rushed me to a hospital where I battled for my life. That same night, Donald Trump came to the hospital along with First Lady Melania Trump. They consoled my wife, Jennifer. They were there for my family in my darkest hours. Donald Trump would call to check on me throughout the following weeks, just to see how I was doing.
Oh, such a nice
That's the kind
guy.
of person he is. That's the side of Donald Trump that the media will never show you. Look, there's a lot at
Warm
stake.
and cuddly.
This is an election between a party that wants to burn down the foundations
Loving
of
and
our country to the
fatherly.
ground, and a party that wants to rebuild.
You talking about this guy?
No, he's talking about Trump, how much Trump called him all the time after he was injured.
Be here without the bravery and heroism of the men and women in law enforcement who saved my life. President Trump
This is going to come a war between frickin' the police state and the American citizens, isn't it?
Yeah. So what is this? This is build up the cops.
This just seems like a cop convention. Is this Cop Fest?
Well, it's law and orders, super patriotic.
That's why the Democrats had to go get their own cop. Is that why we've got a top cop?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I'm waiting for Scott Baio.
Yeah, Kellyanne Conway quit. That was hilarious. She actually, her daughter wants to be emancipated and has been talking mad shit about her over on the TikTok. And my daughter actually brought me that info like a week and a half ago. And I was like, really? She's like, oh, her daughter hates her and hates the father too. The father runs the Lincoln Project, or did till today. He stepped down too. And they're both, it's an attempt to get their 15-year-old daughter to not divorce them.
Oh, okay. So she quit.
I always get the tea.
So she could focus more on her family. Hey, Cheese Man, what's up, man?
I guess selling your soul out to Satan. Finally catches up with you eventually.
Somebody called it Beelzebub. Was that you? Called him Beelzebub?
Beelzebub. He does remind me of Beelzebub.
Yeah.
But yeah, I probably have used that term.
A dingo.
Moloch. I have lots of terms for him.
A dingo ate me, baby. Who says trans women aren't welcome to the Republican Party? I'm sure he was talking about his campaign manager. I don't know.
Trans woman, that last chick with the big jawbreaker.
Yeah, with the big jaw.
Okay. I don't make fun of people's looks like that.
I do, because look at me. I crack myself up when I look in a mirror. It's like, Jesus Christ, what happened to you, dude?
I don't like to punch down.
Yeah, well, when you're already down there, it's easy to punch up. God,
vomit inducing. I agree, Melissa H.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty sickening. But these guys, they kind of look all the same. They got the short, buzzed-off haircuts. They
do all kind of look the same.
I'm looking for the armband.
It's the cop look.
It's the cop. Oh, okay. It's the cop look. So
it's a straight out of the military, because we went from, being programmed in public school to not being able to afford to get into college. So then they have to go via the military so they can get to school. And then, they get the haircut.
Well,
they get the attitude, and they come back and they join our police forces.
Speaking of haircuts, check this guy out. I was really old fashioned, and I had this.
That is some slick Grecian.
When I had to polish my shoes, I had these wingtips. They were
looks like Archer guy.
Yeah, but his head looks like the same brush I used to shine my shoes. I mean, I'm punching down. I don't know. That's a hell of a.
No, that's not punching down.
Yeah.
That's a slick greaser look, right?
That is really that's 50s. Amazing. Look how square that is. Did they like? It is. Is it supposed to look like that?
Square, but it's kind of fat on one side. I don't know.
Kind of like a helmet or something. And he's got a little gray to make him look distinguished in there. I don't know. This is.
But people are having to cut their hair at home because of COVID. Even the elite are suffering right now. So I can't make fun.
Oh, he's a candidate for a Republican House.
Of course he is.
Yeah, he's got he's got a purple. That's a Purple Heart he's wearing. So he was in the service,
Purple
right?
Heart. You know what? I had a Purple Heart that we bought at a garage sale, and it sat on a nightstand for 10 years. Whatever happened to it?
Oh, so somebody's they lost their Purple Heart or whatever. Yeah,
it just showed up. One of those things. Like, where'd that come from?
Some of the stuff you find it's in boxes. Say, I'll buy that box. They say, sure, $5. I've gotten people's ashes.
Oh, that's why I hate storage units. Like Storage Wars, I fucking hate that show. I hate anybody because let's face it, the only people that are renting storage units are poor people that need to store their stuff or people that have too much stuff. Yeah. So, who's losing out? It's the people that can't afford to pay their bills, losing their whole house. Yeah. And then some vulture comes in, picks through their whole entire life and auctions it off for whatever they can make. I find it repulsive.
Yeah, no, I've heard some of those storages had like bodies in freezers and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I want to find the storage from Breaking Bad, damn it.
I never watched that show. Was it good?
Oh, you never watched Breaking Bad? He had millions of dollars piled up in a storage unit.
Now, is that like...
I want that storage unit.
Is that like an after... or
how could you have not watching Breaking Bad? It was probably the best program ever produced for all of television.
Well, yeah, and his name was Ozymandias, which is my name, and I had it before him, by the way. So, but no, that isn't Better Call Saul a prequel to Breaking Bad?
It is a prequel. I'm very invested in all of that series. It's a storyline that I absolutely identify with, the whole meth and cooking in a motorhome. I know those people. Those people are my friends and family, So, yeah, I relate to it. And I think a lot of America does. Yeah. And, we all have that one crazy uncle or, cousin, whatever.
Whatever it takes to get by in life, I got.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sad we got to do that. 99% got to do that. So,
well, and it's a heartbreaking story because he's talking about the fact this is an everyday average teacher who gets sick. He gets sick with cancer and he doesn't have enough insurance. He doesn't have money. His wife is in her late 40s and pregnant. So he's got another kid on the way and he might die. So he wants to leave something to his family. And because he's a brilliant chemist, he knows how to make meth. And I think it speaks so much to the plight of to America, like, fuck, what do you do? What do you do when you don't have access?
Yeah. When you don't have access or the ability to pay for that access, that's, we're going to do what we can do. We got to do to survive. I don't want to see it end up in a landfill, Melissa. Absolutely not. I want to see it go back to its owners. Making money off basically selling shit that kills people. Yeah, exactly. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's it's a poison in society. We're not talking about weed, but the rest of that poison,
Talking about weed.
Don't talk about weed. I wish I could.
No, the Dems want to make it even more illegal.
Yeah, they do, because the pharmaceutical companies, they don't want it to be legalized, because that would cut into their billions and billions of dollars of profit. So
actually, this story, it sounds like a lot of people haven't watched it in the chat, like Melissa. But
Breaking Bad.
The story really is. It's not. They don't glorify drug dealing in it at all. If anything, they show you the consequences that happened to this guy because he made the choice to try to support his family. And he is, what do they call that? A anti-hero.
Anti-hero. The anti-hero.
Yeah. The anti-hero.
I always got the impression that they were highlighting desperation and what people do when they get desperate. So if he had cancer and he had to take care of his family, he did whatever it took to do that, right?
Yeah. And he ended up paying the highest price for it. He lost everything and they lost everything. And, karma was a bitch. And the people that were hurt and suffered because of it, that's what you see in that show. That's really what Vince Gilligan, who is an amazing writer, was highlighting in that show.
Yeah, well, I'll put it on my
I just saw Hillary. What the hell? Feel the burn. I do feel the burn. There's my burn.
What are they doing? Are they knocking these guys? Is this socialist stuff?
I'm sure they were making fun of them.
Yeah, well, whatever. I mean, and there's, Mr. Happy Meal getting off his plane, Air Force One. He's got to wear the red tie. Oh, he's got his Democratic tie. He's got the blue tie on, so he's just switching, back and forth. So, and
I like him because he just says it how it is.
Oh yeah, and there's Nancy tearing up her notes.
I saw a lifelong Democrat wrote a letter the other day that said she was voting for Trump and that she was never so ashamed in her life as when Nancy Pelosi ripped up that speech.
Why? Who cares? I mean,
that was the moment that she finally woke up and realized the Dems were full of shit.
Oh, took her
like really? Took her ripping up the speech.
Took her a while to get that one carried out, right? Oh. I'm going to take that little thing out of that seam in the back of you is what's messing up the...
I know. No,
I just
get a better green screen.
I cropped it. There, it's out of there now. See, there. Not bad.
I know, you're a perfectionist.
Well, no, I'm not a perfectionist. I'm just obsessive compulsive sometimes.
Ooh, patriotic flag. I'm feeling patriotic. Oh, barbed wire must be the wall. Yeah. Get out, Mexicans.
Let's see what the chat's saying. Yeah, making it. What's Melissa say? Making it. Melissa trying to make it seem like Bernie and HRC and Biden are all the same. Wow. Yeah, they got that wrong.
Know, right?
Yeah, they got that wrong, don't they, Melissa?
Biden's just a Trojan horse for socialism. Speaking of that, why don't you hit the slide deck? I got some good messages up there.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have to keep me on point because I'm really slow today.
I always keep you on point. That's my job.
I was trying to hang doors today. Has anybody tried to hang doors? It's terrible. Okay, what do we got? Biden, he's sucking on somebody's fingers. And
you got Trump, making fun of disabled people.
Yeah, and then Biden's audition for the next Joker down there, I guess.
Well, it just says fundamentally nothing will change. So fundamentally, what the fuck is the point of all of this?
Is that a merger between Biden and Trumpy?
Yeah. They're just one and the same.
Yeah, that's too bad. They're both, two sides of the same.
He's between us. Punch him.
Here, let me tickle. Here, okay.
No, he might bite your hand. Get careful.
Let me see. I get disoriented here. Here, let me.
You're trying to earworm him, huh?
Let me earworm. Here, there you go, Joey. Okay, Joey. I shouldn't be making fun of my possible future president, should I?
The leader of our party.
Yeah. Oh, let's swing back over here. They're doing the patriotic thing again.
Oh, I like when they do the patriotic thing.
That's great. Who's he shaking? That wasn't Putin. Come on.
I think I like it as much as I don't look at it as patriotic thing. I look at it as nationalism.
What did they booger me on the feed again here? They keep bouncing the feed around so we can't stream it. There we go.
The RNC does?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, they don't care about getting votes either.
No, they don't. They don't whatsoever. Come on, it's only a matter of time. Let's see what we got. Does everybody here? Is everybody? Oh, come on! It's the only matter of time before America voted in the game show host and absolutely, Melissa.
Melissa, I did an interview with Canadian TV the day that Trump got elected, and I said those exact words. Like, he's a game show host.
Yeah. Yeah, shit. Cheeseman says, laugh out loud, hang doors all the time. Have a neat little airbag that helps. I didn't know I needed.
Oh, yeah.
I need an airbag to hang doors?
Yeah. You just plop it on there. Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen those.
I don't hang doors, so I don't even know what the airbag's for.
In one of my 9 lives, I owned a construction company.
Oh,
I'll have to
wow.
tell you about it sometime.
Well, why don't you come and hang my doors for me? Joey was getting mad. She's, patience. You have no patience today. I go,
who are you cussing and screaming?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't yelling at her. It wasn't her. It's just I told her, I hate hanging doors. We squared it up and we got the greenhouse all set. But, when it's off like a quarter of an inch on one end, it's going to be off a half inch on the other. So, it's just like, whoa. Yeah. So, but I'm surprised.
There's nothing worse than a man with a project that they can't get accomplished.
That's right.
I know.
So, there we are in what is that? The Oval Office? Is that what that is? Or is it? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Do you think that's fake or is that a green screen?
It might be the Oval Office, and Melania maybe remodeled it, kind of like she did the Rose Garden this last week, where she just fucking bulldozed it and put sidewalks in.
She did? She bulldozed?
You didn't know that? You didn't hear that shit?
No, she bulldozed it and put sidewalks.
Oh my God, she pulled Jackie O's trees and plants out of the Rose Garden and put in fucking sidewalks and grass.
Is that so her...
her stilettos don't go into the mud when she has to walk in.
Oh, that's what see? Yeah, I knew that. So she's...
You learn to walk on your tiptoes if you're going to wear stilettos, ding dong.
Yeah, well, whatever. How old's Melania?
23? I don't know. No, she's got to be in her 40s.
Okay, I'll have to look that up. What are they discussing what's for lunch today? And Don says you got to try that McRib. It's really good. They only have it once every quarter.
Hey, don't knock the McRib. I love the McRib.
Oh my God, talk about processed food. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I know, but I have to have at least one every year.
Yeah, well, I if I'm going to have processed stuff, before pandemic it was those Ultimate Whoppers.
I used to be a Whopper lover in the 90s, but something happened. I don't know.
I like these plant-based ones. The Ultimate. Well, I can't even remember the name of it. It's been so long.
Yeah, it's called the Ultimate Whopper.
Yeah, it is. It's really good because we're trying to. It's not that much more expensive. It's like maybe $1 more, but it's really good.
I just don't do fast food.
Yeah, well, we don't do it anymore either. We just come home and cook our weeds and.
Yep, I had weeds for dinner too.
Yeah, you know what I made for dinner tonight? I made, we have these zucchinis, these giant zucchinis. I told you about that the last week.
John Holmes zucchinis?
Yeah, the John Holmes. Well, this one was more like Mandingo. Remember that movie?
It's the Impossible Whopper.
Yeah, the Impossible Whopper. Who got that?
Of course it was cheese, man. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Impossible Whopper. Yeah. It's,
our region, our regional.
Hey, and go figure. Right when the pandemic hits, they make them 2 for $6. And it's like, we can't go down and buy Impossible Whoppers because we don't want the COVID filling on them. So we don't even do it the 2 for $6. When they come back, it'll be more like 2 for $7. I think we'll raise the price. But no, we don't do fast food anymore. We haven't had fast food since March, and what is it coming on September? So it's good. I feel better. I'm not all bloated out, and we eat more vegetables. So it's cool.
It does bloat you out.
Impossible. Melissa says, Impossible Whopper is full of shit. I wouldn't be surprised, Melissa. Let's see what she says here.
I've heard that.
It's full of shit. 97% GMO, full of carcinogens. Don't eat it. Okay. Well, I haven't been for 5 months, and now that
if it comes from any fast food joint, you got to question if it's.
Well, I don't even think Cheeseman will argue too much on that either, because it's got to be organic and natural. When it's processed BS, it's not organic and natural. It's garbage. So but I'm thinking again, I take these big I take these big zucchinis and I put them in burger size slices and I barbecue them, and it's like portobello mushroom burgers. They're really good. They're really freaking good. And
you do a lot with zucchini.
Yeah, a lot with zucchini. You make new. Oh, there's Chris Christie.
Oh, I love Chris Christie.
Yeah,
He's my favorite. I'll turn it up. I want to hear it.
Okay, George Stephanopoulos.
lay out his agenda for the next 4 years and to use that as the contrast point. We were discussing this earlier, Rob and I.
You love Chris Christie?
I do. Bridgegate.
Oh, there's Ram.
Policy in the campaign.
Ram.
You've got to make a choice as to what you want to do. And in this case, with two folks 74 years of age and older.
He's a gangster. That's why I like him. If you ever watch Sopranos, man, he fits right in.
The president has to be successful, go on the policy lane and make that contrast between what the Democrats were talking about for months through their primaries and what he wants to do with the country. If he goes,
what were the Democrats talking about?
Campaign he ran against Hillary
I don't know.
in 2016.
Who knows?
Trump bad. That's all I heard.
Trump bad, yeah.
Because
That's all they ever talk
feel
about.
Joe Biden the way they felt about Hillary Clinton. On a personal level, they're just different. They're seen as different. And so I think the attacking in that way will be a failure if he does it. If he attacks on policy issues and forwards his agenda, I think he can have a successful week and a successful campaign.
Fucking Christie's actually right.
And I think he's got a problem.
Yvette, in the first hour and a half of the convention, we certainly saw a sharp contrast being drawn on the issues of policing, the Black Lives Matter protests, law and order. And
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a commercial break? Is that what this is?
I don't know, but I like this more than I like the convention.
Yeah. Who's this gal? This is
Americans feel that way.
Traitor to her race.
Movement that was powered by Black Lives Matter, not just black and brown people, but the moms that were protecting people, the white folks who are out there protecting people. I don't think that most people characterize this movement that way. And so I think he's talking to a very small group of people who don't relate. And unfortunately, I don't think that's a winning strategy for him.
Rahm Emanuel, the Democrats got fairly high marks for their convention last week. Hard to know what the bounce is going to be like. If you can even
Fairly
get
high
this
marks.
in
Yeah,
this
right.
day and age, what do the Republicans need to do?
Well, I pick up on this point. There are two models here. One is the Reagan-Clinton model, morning in America, building a bridge to the 21st century, or the Bush 43 and Obama model, which is contrast, which is what they did for re-elect. I got to be honest.
I don't want either, damn it.
So far, it reminds me of the inaugural address of Carnage. And he's not picking either one of these models for a re-elect campaign.
I like Marilyn Monroe after she's been dead for 10 years.
Clear about the differences in
What are you
policy and
doing?
direction.
You're so funny.
This is going to implode on itself. This is not. This is.
That's awesome. Leave it like that.
We're in a really dark spot right now, and I think the notion that they're going to offer an alternative, more optimistic message has yet to come across at this point, and I think it's then therefore failing for what it has to do.
Sarah Fagan.
Well, we're going to hear tonight from Tim Scott and Nikki Haley, two bright.
Oh, Nikki Haley, yay!
A different picture of Donald Trump's presidency, the things that he has done well. I think one of the best moments in this evening so far was a video played earlier about the Trump response to COVID.
Really? The Trump
They kick you off again?
Yeah, they keep jerking with the screen, but that's okay. We're used to it. I don't know.
You're used to getting jerked, huh?
I don't know who this guy. He's so nasty. Anyway, we got two fossils here. That guy looks like a bird. Who is this guy? I know this guy.
I recognize him. Okay.
Yeah, this guy. Let's see what he's got to say.
Cities ravaged now as a result of.
There we go again.
Ah, kick you up again.
But soon after, they experience the reality. Look at them. Listen to them. Learn the truth. Those folks' promises spread the wealth. Free education.
Right there. Stop. Yeah, there you go. You're good. Right there.
Defund the police.
Yeah.
Trust the socialist state more than your family and your community.
I think these guys lie better than the Democrats do.
Well, of course they do.
They lie much better. The Democrats, it's like, are you kidding me? And these guys are just deadpan serious. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know. Anyway.
I can't read the bottom thirds because it's so tiny, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's ticker tape. It's
oh, it's a ticker tape.
Yeah, it's donations. $100, $10, $20, $20.
Oh, Jesus, no problem. We didn't even see it because I don't know why my comment posted twice. Like, well, we didn't even see it. It happens.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Yeah, it does happen. It's because Oz.
This is their token Latino, Melissa H.
It's their token Latino. He sounds Italian.
Maybe he's Greek.
Let's see what Melissa says here. Melissa's really following this stuff. Melissa says Biden.
Jesus says it's a little guy from Up.
yeah, I know. I thought he was related to Edward Asner or something, but
He does look like him.
A little bit. Old Ed's getting pretty old. So, Biden didn't get a bump after the convention, did he? I don't think he did. I don't know.
I don't think so because we haven't heard anything about it. And if he had, believe me, they would have been shoving it down our throats.
Yeah, they were harping about how they made $70 million in donations during the convention, and I was thinking, well, 4 days, $70 million. I think we had some candidates that did like $30 million in 2 days of fundraising during the primary. But
what is that? 7 millionaires?
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Who knows? It's. I don't know. This is really boring.
This is so boring.
Yeah,
I might have put some other stuff on the slide deck.
Let's see what we got. You got Frank Zappa. Is this Frank Zappa?
That is Frank Zappa.
Hi, Frank. Just let's see what Frank says. My head's exploding again. Julian, yeah. Enjoy your fucking food. Yeah. Politics is just an entertainment division of the military-industrial complex. I think that you nailed it there. You nailed it there, and you're crying your eyes out because it's true, right?
It's true. It's absolutely true. We're just watching spectacle. This is all spectacle, the greatest show on earth tonight. That's all we're doing. I mean, none of this is serious. None of this is policy. None of this is going to change anybody's lives, fix anybody's lives. Yeah, it's all for show.
It's all for show. Well,
and meanwhile, Julian Assange rots in a fucking prison for telling us the truth.
Yeah, for letting us know how corrupt. And he's just the publisher. He didn't hack anything. He didn't do it. He's the publisher. So what happened to freedom of the press?
Yep. It died under Obama and
Clinton.
Neoliberalism.
Clinton. And once again, Ed Markey. Got to be proud of that Telecommunications Act there, Ed.
Yeah.
So again, we had a little pushback on each other this morning with Ed Markey and Joe Kennedy. What was you? You don't trust either one of them, and you think they're both shit, right?
They're both shit. They're both neolibs.
They're both
neolibs in fucking wolf's clothing. They fucking pretend to be progressive. Neither of them are fucking progressive. Yeah. They have great platitudes and they know how to say what they need to say. But when push comes to shove, are they really out there on the front lines fighting for our policies, for the policies that affect the 99% of this country? Fuck no.
Well, I'm thinking that, I agree with that. I can't argue with it from history, but at least
my man.
I guess Kennedy has, he's more in favor of Medicare for all, at least lying about it if he is.
They're attacking Bernie again.
They're attacking Bernie? Biden? Biden, the most, what is this?
They're trying to say that Biden is so progressive, he's left of Bernie. I'll bet you that's what they're doing.
Let me turn it on.
Lockstep with them.
They got the squad.
And the far left are promising to crush middle-class families with trillions in new taxes.
Oh, new taxes.
Elect me, your taxes are going to be raised, not cut.
Promising
dumb motherfuckers learn some fucking economics.
1 million illegal immigrants.
Citizenship for 11 million undocumented folks.
Promising to shut down energy exploration, killing jobs, and hurting America's economy.
I guarantee you, we're going to end fossil fuel.
In Joe Biden's America, the radical left get whatever they want.
You're right.
Pay for it.
Except for Medicare for all.
You're right.
And the Democratic Party. Don't let them take over America.
Well, they're half right. They just need to take that radical left shit out of there because here's Nikki. You want to hear Nikki?
Yes, let's listen to crappy Nikki.
And it's great to be back at the Republican National Convention. I'll start with a little story. It's about an American ambassador to the United Nations, and it's about a speech she gave to this convention. She called for the re-election of the Republican president she served, and she called out his Democratic opponent, a former vice president from a failed administration. That ambassador said, and I quote, "Democrats always blame America first." The year was 1984. The president,
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan,
our hero.
Jeane Kirkpatrick's words are just as true today. Joe Biden and the Democrats are still blaming America first. Donald Trump has always put America first, and he has earned 4 more years as president.
What?
It was an honor of a lifetime to serve as the United States ambassador to the United Nations. Now, the UN is not for the faint of heart. It's a place where dictators, murderers, and thieves denounce America.
Really? Is that what the UN does?
And demand that we pay their bills. Well, President Trump put an end
With
to
our
all that.
money.
With his leadership, we did what Barack Obama and Joe Biden refused to do. We stood up for America, and we stood against.
Could they get one more flag in there?
Do they really believe the bullshit they're selling?
Korea threaten
I
America.
don't know. Wouldn't it be better if they just told the fucking truth? Like,
Yeah.
the Democrats?
They could win.
North Korea
I know.
history. Obama and Biden let Iran get away with murder and literally sent them a
Oh, Melissa, don't bail on us. We'll turn it
the
down.
right thing and ripped up the Iran nuclear.
I'll turn off Nikki. I'm sorry, Melissa. I don't want to run you guys out. Yeah, I mean, it's Nikki Haley. Here's another. She's a real good liar too. I mean, look at her. I mean, I have my teleprompter. I have my lying mouth all set, geared to go, turbines to power, whatever. They don't believe any of the shit they're saying. They're just a means to an end, right? Keep themselves in power, wrap themselves in the flag, and law enforcement, military, no more new taxes,
exactly.
Tax cuts. Are they talking about COVID at all? I think I heard them.
COVID's a conspiracy. Haven't you heard QAnon?
The hoax? Is that what it
hoax?
is?
Hoax.
COVID.
You know, my husband and I have a saying that there's only two types of Republicans in the world: rich ones and uneducated ones. Which one is she?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Melissa says, I don't want to hear any more reason Ronald Reagan's the mess we're in. No, we're not. No, it's Ronald Reagan was just a player in the big game. So, yeah, I just want to tell you guys, it's very hard to do this, but we're just sitting here throwing fruit at them, whatever, like we did with the Dems. So
we're just a village idiots throwing fruit.
Yeah, we're not going to go forever.
Food bank fruit.
Yeah, we just wanted to peek our head in the door and get a whiff of all the stench.
Get
a whiff of all the stench and look at all the hairspray and haircuts and.
Like we said during the DNC convention, you want to watch it, go over there and watch it. We're just here to make fun and talk shit.
We have cuts, Nikki Haley. Jesus, I think she wants to be the first woman lady president. Yeah, she's really, really bad. Really, really bad. At least she's not wearing pearl earrings.
Well, sorry to break it to her, but Pence has got that position right now.
Yeah, Bill. Brent McKinney says, I feel like her and Brian Williams are buddies. Well,
I think so.
Might be. Is she on Brian Williams a lot, Brent? Or I don't know. Yeah, Reagan. Yeah, Melissa. Reagan started trickle down stupidity.
Trickle down.
Yeah, it was more like pee on you stupidity, and we called it at the time. I was pretty coherent back then, and I just heard that, and I said, yeah, it's trickled down the urinal stuff. And
you know what else happened right around that same time? They stopped really teaching economics in high school.
Oh, yeah. That me generation, economics, social studies, that sort of thing.
I think we got maybe a 1/4 study in economics in high school by the time in the 80s.
Well, yeah, and they declared war on college professors back then because they didn't want the masses educated.
Oh, yeah. Chris Hedges just did an amazing interview, I don't know, not too long ago, exposing history texts in America and how they're wrote. And the fucking idiots that write them don't even read them. They're not professionals. They're not historians. They're basically just copying text out of other books.
Well, yeah, and these congressional buffoons, they just grab, civics. They don't teach civics anymore.
No, there's no civics at all. I never took civics.
Yeah, and I...
It shows.
Between partying and stuff, I took a couple of classes. Mine was more geared towards computer science and chemistry and...
Home ec.
No, I was already a great cook, So.
Yeah, I was a good cook.
I did dream of the days when I was in kindergarten and I got to play with blocks, but most of the little boys wanted to go play with the trucks. I wanted to go in the kitchen with all the girls and cook. So, and I did. I mean, I had it right back then, and I think I still have it right.
Yeah, I was a latchkey kid, and I helped raise my 2 younger brothers, so I had to learn how to cook to feed us.
Yeah. Well, got to learn how to cook. You got to go beyond macaroni and cheese, I guess. So.
Are we still playing the background?
Probably. Damn it.
Hi, Jilly. Hey, Jilly, Oz, and Chanda didn't realize that we could hear the speakers.
Still?
Still? Okay, what's the plan?
Let me see if I can knock it out here. Well, it's definitely not. You can't hear them now because I turned it off at the source. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll check it anyway. Let me check.
Yeah, my grandma taught me to. But travel really is how I learned Cheeseman how to cook. Is just living all over the country.
Yeah, my mom was born in Lubbock, Texas, and she moved to Arkansas, and she picked cotton, and she learned how to cook.
Nice.
So, yeah, it was that southern cooking.
I got friends in both of those.
Yeah, well, my mom would fantastic cook, and all that bad food, fried food especially. We find out how bad fried food is for you. She was great at it.
The South is healthy. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're real healthy. Sure they are. No, but my mom would get in that kitchen. She'd blow up that kitchen. I mean, there'd be oil and grease all over the walls.
My mom too. My mom burned our kitchen.
I mean, the floor was just totaled. Use those big cast iron skillets. And
that's why I cook with cast iron.
Yeah, I do too, but now it's not meat. It's like zucchini and things like that. So...
I got these really amazing pans out of my mom yesterday that I've been trying to get for like 10 years. They are from Belgium and they're cast iron, but then they're inlaid with ceramic.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they're amazing. Like, I roasted a chicken last night that was just beautiful in it.
Chicken killer,
whatever. You got chickens too. Hey.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we got chickens. We like our chickens. They're real nice. Yeah.
I could never eat my chickens. I had chickens, but they were my pets.
They were pet chickens. I would really love your cookware, but I don't have a use for it so much anymore. So
right. I don't have kids anymore. I used to cook for huge, 10, 15 people every night because I had a huge Victorian style house when my kids were teenagers. So everybody and their brother lived at my house, including my brother and his kid. And, I had roommates and it was insane. But I had these huge Sunday night dinners where I would cook for 15, 20 people. And now I make all this food and it's just 2 of us and we don't eat it.
Yeah, no, I get it. We're pretty good about our food is what it is, and we eat it all, and the portions are right and everything else. God, I keep looking at Nikki Haley. I keep waiting.
I know you got a thing for Nikki.
I know. But her hair, I think it should be a wig full of snakes is what it should be. It's like,
do the Medusa thing.
No, yeah, she's just got those lion eyes, I mean, wow, look at that chin on her.
Lion eyes, you can't hide.
Oh my God, she's got that she's really connecting with all the Fox crowd, right?
I don't know. I'm a little worried. I had one of my very close progressive friends stop by tonight, and she said she watched Trump earlier today, and God damn it if he wasn't entertaining. And this woman is like anti-Trump, so I was a little shocked to hear her say that.
Oh, there's a Trump, isn't that Eric?
Ah, my favorite Trump.
Is that Eric? What do you?
I gotta say, Tiffany's my favorite Trump.
What do you? Donald Trump Jr. Okay, Donald Trump.
Who's
Jr.
your favorite Trump? Chat. Tell me.
I'm sure a deceased one, but God, look at it.
Did you hear the audio on Trump's sister that dropped today?
No. What was she saying?
Talking about how he's an idiot and how he's she specifically went after some policy. I'm trying to remember what it was. I only heard it once. It's Democracy Now! Check it out. I think they got the clip over there. But Mary Trump, the niece that wrote that book, she recorded the aunt in 2018 talking shit about Trump. So it's Trump's sister.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Keep it in the family. This guy, is that a spray-on beard or is that a real beard?
I don't know. He's the type of guy that would come up to you in a bar and like lay some stupid ass cheesy hit line on you,
Yeah. Okay.
You just see it. It just drips off of him.
Does he have the same does he have the same valet that Barack Obama does? Look at that tie.
Right?
I think so.
The same stylist.
Yeah, same stylist, same tie. I mean,
after I'm melting, why is somebody melting?
Sirius says, Oz, I vacationed near Brownfield, Texas when I was young. Dust storms were bad. Yeah. That's what I hear. They're pretty horror show down there still. Don't we have tropical storms and hurricanes now?
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on that situation because I still have family very close to where that's supposed to hit in Fourche, Louisiana, and so Marco is still down there. He's dropping a shit ton of rain right kind of on Biloxi and the mouth of the Mississippi, which is close to New Orleans, but hasn't quite made it there yet. And the other one looks like it is build-in speed, and they're worried it's going to get even stronger as it comes.
No chance of it hitting this convention, right?
No, this convention's not in Jacksonville.
Where the hell is this convention?
The White House.
Oh, it's in the White House. They didn't go to
Yeah.
They didn't go to Florida or anything like that. They just did it in the White House.
Oh.
They did. It's in the. I didn't think they could do that. Can they do that?
Yeah, it's called the Hicks something.
The Hicks Auditorium? Is that what it is?
No, it's a law. It's a law that he can't do that, right?
Oh, okay.
That he can't campaign from the White House. But I think because they're doing it remotely from a bunch of different locations like the Dems did, that they're, loophole.
Skirting around the rules. Okay. That's
Right.
right. Is he crying?
It's a national, it's a pandemic. What's he supposed to do?
Yeah. Who does this guy appeal to, really?
Chicks like Stormy Daniels.
Really? This guy? Right here.
Yeah. Come on. Who would think this guy is cool other than a stripper?
Well, yeah, he's stuffing $100 bills in her. Gee.
Exactly. The scar hanging out his mouth. Hey, baby.
He's got that. Look at that mouth. Look at how those lips wrap around those teeth when he opens his mouth up.
Did you see the picture of him with his kids like on Easter, and the kids are all just like trying to get away from him?
Oh shit. Well, the way he's going at it, I'm thinking I'm looking at this and I'm just worried about Sigourney Weaver coming in with her robo suit and trying to kill the alien before the teeth.
No, I hope so. And I don't need to hear anything he says because I finally quit giving YouTube money last month. So now I have to watch commercials like the peons. And I have to hear this guy almost every fucking show I watch screaming at me about his dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's all over in the YouTube freaking video or commercials.
You bought a YouTube subscription? Is that what you were saying?
I've had a YouTube subscription for like 5 years.
Oh my God.
And I finally was like, no, I'm done.
I've never had a YouTube subscription.
It's luxurious, can I tell you?
Really? You don't have
the continuous playback and double play where I can play on multiple devices is glorious. Like I can be in Facebook and listening to YouTube, and everybody wonders how I can spend 19, 22 hours a day online. That's how.
God, that would barbecue my brain. It's bad.
I multitask.
Yeah, I'm good to get my old smartphone to play shit in my ear while I'm working. So, I don't know.
Right now I have 3 phones around me and my computer.
Aren't you worried about 5G or whatever that is? Is that working?
Well, no, it's already here.
Oh, okay. So we're already getting cooked.
We're already barbecued.
Okay. So, but 3 phones. Yeah.
It's too late.
Yeah. Well.
Don't you remember what happened down there in the Cuban embassy?
No, what happened down in the Cuban embassy?
All of the diplomats got sick, like really sick, like a weapon was used on them. And they figured out what it was. They got pretty much microwaved.
Oh, was it a sound cannon or something or what?
Well, it works like a sound cannon. It carries across the same megahertz, I understand, but no, that's not. I don't think it was a sound cannon type thing. But I think it did mess with their sound. I think there was some sound thing involved. Like
so this was the Cuban embassy in the United States, is what you're saying?
Was the United States embassy in Cuba?
Was it in the United States embassy in Cuba or the?
Yeah. It was the United States embassy in Cuba.
Oh, okay. So
I think this was under Obama. This was maybe a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
but it still isn't clear who did it that I am aware of. I mean, there's lots of speculation.
Does he have a tear in his eye, in his left eye there, or right eye? Is it shiny? I think it's just shiny. I can't.
Oh, that's his soul leaking out.
It's his soul leaking out. I didn't know he had a soul. What the hell? I don't know. Let's see. What's going on in the chat? Hey, Barbara.
He's talking about how Dems are going to destroy your family. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. They're all going to destroy your family. Well, we're getting destroyed daily by COVID and everything else. I did get up the nerve to schedule a dentist appointment. So
Good.
that's next
I'm going to
month.
finally break down and get a
Well,
doctor's appointment.
I called them and said, you had any COVID issues? No, everybody's been fine. Haven't had anybody call back.
Everything's back to normal.
I wanted to say because they died. But no, she said, it's good. We sterilize, we wear hazmat suits and all that shit. And I said, okay, because I have to have this done before I have to have an extraction. So, it is what it is. So, hey, Osama number 5.
Only Candace Owen would think Eric is hot. That's
Candace,
true.
yeah, I mean,
That is
Candace,
true.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, Candace Owen.
Totally for sure.
You nailed it, Circus. Wait, do the new Comcast cable modems make you a hotspot for your neighbors and record you? Probably.
Absolutely. Because of the way that 5G works, we're going to have antennas and hotspots very close. Like we're talking 3 or 4 houses. Every couple of houses, we're going to have a tower.
You got to be kidding me.
Nope.
You got to have a tower every...
Okay, well, think about it, Oz. You're driving an autonomous car, and it needs to be connected at all freaking times. So every section of the planet is going to have some kind of connection. So we will have connections on the ground. They're already building. The infrastructure is already rolling out. It has been rolling out for years now. And then they have their satellites, which they already have in the sky. Go ahead and take a look at night. Pay attention to what's going on around you guys, and you'll see these big, huge, bright motherfucking satellites out there, very, very low. Those are our new communication satellites. So that way cruise ships and that type of shit can stay connected at all times.
I want to go back to Green Acres where you have to climb the telephone pole.
Green Acres is the place.
Yeah, I mean, I'm overwhelmed. I'm glad I'm the age I am because it's just getting worse daily. It's just like, God.
Yeah,
really?
it is.
You
It
know?
is getting worse daily.
Every
Every day,
yeah,
something new.
I used to get up and think, okay, what am I going to do today? Arts and crafts, go to work, cook something. But now it's what's going to hit me in the head this morning.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's...
What do I need to plan to survive?
Yeah. Where am I going to get my next grocery run? So, yeah, it's... God.
I made a glorious food bank run today.
Now, tell me about it. What'd you get?
We got 2 boxes of organic fruits and vegetables. A lot of it locally grown. I'm sure I can just tell that it probably came from one of our local, like you pick farms.
Uh-huh.
And beautiful stuff. Carrots, tomatoes, Swiss chard, turnips, everything, radishes.
Well, you sound like you
name
have
it.
a pretty good stock food bank. Jesus, I go to the food bank here and it's like crumbs.
Well, we're a farm community and it is harvest time, or it's the beginning of harvest time. So that's helping right now, I can tell you. And so I'm planning on doing a lot of freezer type stuff and canning type stuff. So with everything that I can get from this year's harvest, I'm going to try to save it one way or another.
Do you dehydrate stuff too?
Dehydrate. Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of dehydrating of the zucchini.
Do you have a dehydrator?
I do, but I can also do it in the oven.
Yeah, that's what my wife does. She does it in the oven. I want to get
they're bad, Julie.
I want to get a dehydrator. They're really efficient because they have.
I've had dehydrators. I freaking loved them. Yeah, the best place to look for them is the Goodwill, man.
Yeah, they have the trays in them that you can just cut your stuff up and put it in. And
I used to do a lot of beef jerky back in the day and smoked fish.
Oh, speaking of fruits and vegetables, we went to Wally World the other day.
Wally World.
We got some peaches and some apples, and they
don't eat that shit. It's all full of poison. And
they looked okay, but we opened them up.
They always look okay.
They're terrible. Oh my God, worst
part. No flavor, fibrous, gross
it was
motherfuckers.
Awful. Yeah. I'll never buy another piece of fruit from Walmart.
I don't buy fruits and vegetables at Walmart.
Oh my God, the worst. I mean, it's just the worst. So
don't buy avocados there.
I do have a vegetable stand down the road here that I go to once in a while, but they're kind of limited on what they have.
We have an awesome, beautiful Sunny Farms, which has been here for 50 years, and it's got its own farm, and it's not all organic, but it is an awesome country store.
Oh, okay.
But we do have organic in Port Angeles. That's a big, it's called Country Air. And then we have Co-op in Port Townsend. So we're kind of a hippie community up here. We have a lot of choices.
Yeah, I know Bellingham had stuff. I a buddy up in Farmer Friend.
Yeah, Bellingham does too. That's our sister city. I don't know why, but we seem to be kin.
I've got some friends that have a place over there in Sequim. But yeah, that's I miss that. Best potatoes I ever got.
I do live in a beautiful place.
Yeah. What is your internet?
Whoa, what happened?
Your internet connection's unstable.
No, I haven't had a problem with my internet in weeks.
I think we're going to go another 15 minutes and then bail. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
Who are these two little bops here with the straight teeth and the perfect hair?
What time is it? 7, 8? I have no idea. I'm in the Beauty and the Boomer warp.
Yeah, me too. What do we got going on tomorrow? We got the dive.
Dude, don't make me think about tomorrow. Today hasn't even.
I'm so booked tomorrow. There's like 10 things on the calendar for tomorrow.
Poor Oz. We got him chained in the basement again.
Yeah, well, we're not going to be doing this tomorrow because we have a board meeting and we have Joy's got a show at 6 and then I have a board meeting and then it's just.
Am I going to get into this one?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not promising, but I'm just going to let them know that all showrunners should be able to come into the board meeting, see what's going on. Makes perfect sense to me. So anybody watching this from uphill, let our showrunners into the damn board meeting. You want them to be transparent. If you want to go into executive session, do it at whatever point, but let the people who are actually out there doing the content into the board meeting. That's just how I roll. Maybe they got a good idea for you. So, that's what we want to do.
Well, thank you, Oz. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, really.
I'm not a big board meeting fan. I've spent a lot of time in these type of board meetings, and so it's not breaking my heart.
Well, if you're going to be organized at all, and Uphill's doing their best to be organized, so they have board meetings. They have to do that, and I agree. But again, I like to have the people who are doing the work for the channel invited to these board meetings so they can see what's going on. So, and I'm sure that they'll do that. They'll do it the next one, I hope for sure. What are we doing?
Did I have another slide? It seems like there was one more slide on the slide deck.
I got Beauty and the Boomer up there. Let me get your slide up here. Beauty and the Boomer, that was there. And you have an outgrowth. We got Joe with an ice cream cone. Is that the slide you're talking about?
That's the one I'm missing.
Yeah, what is this? Let me see if I can get it. Let's see if the mouse will work. There's Bernie. They're trashing Bernie and Elizabeth again.
Yeah, God. Always trashing Bernie. Pete, go ahead and trash Pete all you want.
You can trash Pete all day long. There's Joe with his flight glasses and Kamala. Anyway, if you like subpoena coladas, what does that say? And getting caught in Ukraine. That's funny. I thought that was an ice cream cone.
And I say,
oh shit.
How'd that get there?
So I don't know. I think it's an Adderall martini myself. But is that a mean thing to say?
Adderall martini.
Well, what the hell?
A lot of people think it's adrenochrome.
Yeah.
So, never know.
Yeah, well, whatever. So, yeah, we got Joy's going to have Mike Figueredo on her show tomorrow night. I like Mike most of the time. That'll be nice.
Mike's funny. Mike's
yeah, he's well-researched, well-spoken. What do we got Wednesday? We got the Women's Wednesday on the dive, and then I don't know what's going on Wednesday night. Have you heard from anybody?
No, Christine,
Yeah, she's just
you talked to her this weekend.
Yeah,
I don't know if she planning on doing a
I don't know. I think she's just playing it by ear. So we hope that Christine gets feeling better.
If she wants to do one, I'll definitely go with her on her first one back.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
I really don't have a lot planned this week. I'm just working on Beauty and the Boomer for this coming Saturday, and then I got the dive every day. But
yeah, and then we've got Brave New Future on Friday night. And
yes, yay! It's Amber's turn. I like this every other Friday thing.
I do
It takes
too.
the pressure off of one of us every other Friday, so we get a little bit of a break.
Yeah, it is, and I like Brave New Future. Amber brings a lot of good content to it.
Yeah,
so
she does.
Let's go back to the chat here. What's going on here? Good night, Melissa. You going night night? Is Melissa going night night? Like, I'm getting bored with this convention here.
Yeah, if you're into Green Deal, if you're not into Green Deal, if you have half a brain, I don't know, something about the Green New Deal with Melissa.
Melissa,
But we need to talk about the Green New Deal one of these days, guys.
Let's see what it says here. Melissa.
The actual Green New Deal that's being pushed is not the Green New Deal we need.
You're not into Green Deal if you have half a brain. Well, I'm into whatever's green and saving the planet and permaculture and whatever. And I don't know. What's Jilly saying here? Bernie, just like Pete, is just like. Yeah.
No, they were talking more smack about Bernie.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead. I don't mind.
Joe's so radically left of Bernie.
No, yeah. Whatever. Biden's.
That's why he won the nominee. Yeah, it has to be.
That's why all the same corporations give Biden money, and Wall Street's just loving it that they've got Kamala Harris and Joe Biden for the Democratic candidates. So obviously they got that in common. So
word, Chanda.
Yeah.
Need a new review for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for putting up with our shit tonight. We won't be doing this tomorrow night, and we might check in Wednesday or Thursday, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody coming up to speak that's going to be worth listening to. Do they have anybody that's entertaining or no? Nobody. I don't think.
Well, it's been going all day, so I heard like Trump gave a really dynamic speech this morning. So I don't know.
What was the dynamic speech about?
I don't know. It wasn't laid out like the DNC convention. It's like all day, like it's like a festival.
Okay. It's a festival. All right.
It's Trump Fest.
Well, at least I guess the DNC had more video cuts of Happy Feely stuff. These guys are, what's he praying to God?
There's lots of flags.
Yeah, lots of flags. Wrap themselves in the flag and pay, America, 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 and everything else. So.
Lots of flags.
Anyway, we're about out of here. I'm tired. Want to call it. What's our outgo song here?
You guys are gonna love this song. Okay, so this is.
Is this it? Is this it or no?
This is it.
This is the Shuttershock one.
Styx.
It's Styx.
Yeah, this is Styx, Warhorse, and the video is really good. So, Oz, if you want to roll the credits, I would wait, kind of towards the end, so that way the audience can watch a little bit of the video.
I'll just zip through the credits. Thanks again, everybody. It's been fun talking with you guys, but watching that garbage RNC convention, it's I'm going to say so far worse than the Democrats convention, but that's a low bar. So
yeah, very low. But the Dems, if you ask them, they had an amazing convention. Oz, I love doing this show with you. I just want the chat to know that this is what it's like when Oz and I are just hanging out and you guys aren't watching.
Yeah. So it's like, fuck that, man.
Exactly.
It's just we're being real. And like I said, I told Cirrus last night, I said, I enjoy working with you and doing shows with you, and you steal my brain. Like I said, you're my Benny Gesserit witch because you can read my mind.
Well, I think that we are the 99, and there's so many of us, Oz. There's so many of us that are on the same level with all of this.
Oh yeah, it's beating us all into submission one way or another. Anyway, Good night, everybody. Let's have this is a Styx cover, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's check it out.
Time after time, I sit and I wait for your call. I know I'm a fool, but what can I say? Whatever the price I'll pay for you. Madam Blue. Once, long ago, a word from your lips the world turned around. But somehow you change. You're so far away. I long for the past and dream of the days with you. Madame, sweet Madame Blue, gaze at your looking glass. You're not a child anymore. Sweet Madame Blue, the future has all but passed. Dressed in your shoes, you make your own rules. You conquer the world and more. Heaven's door